Hello summoners, welcome back to the channel, and in this video we will be talking about Killmonger and whether he is underrated in Marvel Contest of Champions, whether you should still rank him up in 2022. And as you can see here, I'm trying to showcase his true strike ability, the fact that he can counter evade really well. You can do it two ways. First of all, you go immediately after the opponent's special attack, which is not always possible. Some characters, they don't have special attacks after which you can just go in instantly. He also has a synergy where if you intercept, then you can get the true strike that way as well. So that's pretty much how the evade part works. I will say this, that there are other characters which in my opinion are definitely better counters to evade. Someone like Archangel would just melt the opponent, and at the same time you have the defensive ability reduction, and but the damage output of Killmonger is pretty unique. So far we didn't have great damage. After the SP3, however, we have pretty decent damage, a lot of bleed. And if you have the Black Panther synergy, then after, usually if you just playing Killmonger on his own, after the SP3 you have to pretty much build up the bleed stacks again. But if you have Black Panther on the team, then you are pretty much good to go. Then his damage output is actually insanely good, again for medium to longer fights, usually the longer part. But Killmonger, I will say, is a character who is very versatile. Even though he's not the best attacker, he's not the best defender, he doesn't have the best damage, he doesn't have the best utility, but he's pretty good in pretty much everything in the game. You can use him in battlegrounds, he will do really well. The indestructible is by far my favorite thing about him. It's pretty much an invulnerability boost every SP2, and the SP3 damage obviously. Now he's a character who can be pretty decent even unawakened, but if you have him awakened, you do get some extra damage output, and it's also useful on defense. Again, synergies wise, he's fine by himself, but Black Panther synergy for damage output, I will recommend it. And once you do have him awakened, his playstyle is a little bit weird. You want to have both true strike and reverb up at the same time to get the damage bonus. For defense, he's pretty good. You just need him awakened. And overall, I think even the SP1 thing, the damage deflection, there is a lot this character can do. He's very versatile. You can see here, right now we are we got hit in the middle, so I don't know how many hits in we are, but there are champions who can do much more damage in this amount of time. So for short fights, I would not recommend him for the damage. If you want the true strike, then sure, go ahead, use him. If you want the safety of the indestructibles, then sure, go ahead, again, use him. But before this point, when you get the bleed stacks, the great thing that you see, before this the damage is not impressive. And right now, because I know it's a very big fight, I will be building up a little bit of bleeds before going for the SP3, and then you will see obviously massive damage over time coming in, and we'll go for another SP3 which will again do a lot of damage. And we also want to make sure that we activate reverb before we go for the SP3. So right now we have reverb, we have true strike, we have a lot of bleeds up, so perfect timing for the SP3. Gonna skip the SP3 animation, and you can see his health bar is going down. If you see the grade icons, you can see a lot of bleed stacks as well. And pretty much at this point, just go back to SP3, use that, and you're pretty much good to go. And that's Killmonger for you. So do let me know if you think he is still worth ranking up in Marvel Contest of Champion in 2020. If you have a 6-star one, I think if you definitely care about battlegrounds, he is going to be a very versatile, very good defender, great attacker, useful for a lot of nodes as well. So yeah, that is going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching, have a nice day, like this video, share with the land, stay safe, have a good one, and bye bye. And we're pretty much just going to go for the SP3, launch that, and finish the fight here.